You find the amulet hidden in their chest at the foot of Grom's throne. Quickly snatch it up and make your way out of the tent. As you exit the tent, you are confronted by Grom himself, who has somehow managed to see through your illusions. He draws his sword and charges towards you.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Danikis. If you like what you see, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Follow me on Twitch, DANICCUS, Danikis, and join the channel if you want to support us even more.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Danikis back again with another video. Today we are doing another chat GPT text-based adventure. We did Skyrim, we did Morrowind. Let's try Oblivion this time. So, to catch you up, there was a guy posting some pictures. I asked him some questions. He told me some things about how he did this, and I kind of compiled together what to properly say to it. And to play the game, you put in play a text-based adventure game based on Skyrim with me, but do not make decisions for me, and instead tell me options and generate stories based on that, but give me all the possible options for actions. So I entered that in first time. It wasn't right though. I didn't properly have that totally written out, and it played the game for me. So you have to put in do not make decisions for you so you can play the game. I did it a second time, worked, so I didn't play though. It worked. So then when I finally went to play it, I made a video. You can go back and check that. It's really fun. It's actually really, really cool how this works out. I did it a second time and switched it from Skyrim to Morrowind, and then this time we'll try Oblivion. Now, I don't know what happened if I just type in Oblivion, it might not work because it just says it's Oblivion, you know. So I might need to type in Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. So let's see. So let's try Oblivion. See what happens. I don't think that's going to work though, but we'll see. It worked. Okay, it worked. Cool. Sure, I can create a text-based adventure game based on Oblivion for you. Oh, what's happening? Oh, it's going crazy. See, it's playing for me now. I don't want it to play for me, so something changed here. This one isn't working. I'm going to let it play out. Okay. Okay, what happened? So, we're going to make a new one. We'll come back to that. We'll read that after. So, we'll put in this. Play a text-based adventure game. Play a text-based adventure game based on Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion with me, but do not make decisions for me, and instead tell me options and generate stories based on that, but give me all the possible options for actions. Yes. See what happens. It worked this time. Okay. So let's see. Sure, I'd be happy to play a text-based adventure game based on the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion with you. Here's how we can proceed. You are a powerful mage who has been tasked by the Emperor of Tamriel to retrieve an ancient artifact that has been stolen from the Imperial city. The artifact, known as the Amulet of Kings, is said to be the key to keeping the realm safe from the forces of Oblivion. Your mission is to retrieve the amulet and return to the Emperor. It's like a prequel. That's pretty cool. As you approach the Imperial city, you notice a group of bandits blocking the road. What would you like to do? It's always bandits. It's always bandits in these things. Try to sneak past them unnoticed. Confront them and demand they let you pass. Attack them and try to take them down. Let's just sneak past them. I don't want to. No more bandits. I'm sick of bandits. You step off the road and start to make your way through the nearby trees. The bandits seem to be distracted by something in the distance, so you manage to make your way past them without them noticing. As you continue towards the Imperial city, you come across a small village. The villagers seem to be in a state of panic, and you hear rumors of a group of marauders. Ooh, I think it's listening to me. That have been terrorized in the area. What would you like to do? Offer to help the villagers deal with the marauders? Let's see 3 first. See if they have any information on the Amulet of Kings. One of the villagers, an old woman, tells you that she overheard some of the marauders talking about a hidden cave in the nearby mountains where they keep their loot. Always a hidden cave, too. It's always a hidden cave. She warns you that the cave is heavily guarded, but if you're able to sneak past the guards, you may be able to find the amulet inside. What would you like to do? Thank the villagers for their help and continue towards the Imperial City. Head towards the mountains to search for the Marauder's Cave. Offer to help the villagers deal with the Marauders before searching for the cave. Let's help them out. Sorry. You decide to offer to help the villagers deal with the Marauders before searching for the cave. The villagers are grateful for your offer and lead you to their village center, where they have gathered to discuss the next steps. The village elder tells you that the Marauders have been attacking the village for weeks, stealing the crops and livestock and terrorizing the villagers. She asks if you would be willing to help them drive off the Marauders once for all. Agree to help the villagers and come up with a plan to defeat the Marauders. Refuse to help, continue on your mission to retrieve the amulet of kings. Ask for more information about the Marauders and their tactics before making a decision. More information, please. The villagers tell you that the Marauders are heavily armed and have set up a camp on a nearby hill overlooking the village. They are led by a fearsome warrior known as Grom the Terrible, who is rumored to be almost invincible in battle. The villagers have tried to drive off the Marauders before, but their attacks have always been repelled with ease. They ask if you have any suggestions on how to defeat them. Come up with a plan to defeat the Marauders and lead the villagers into battle. Tell them you can't help them and help continue. Offer to use magic to sneak into the Marauders' camp and take out Grom the Terrible. Yeah, we're a mage, remember? The villagers hesitate at first, but they eventually agree to let you try. You make your way over to the hill overlooking the village where the Marauders have set up camp. Using your magic, you sneak past the guards and make your way to Grom's tent. Inside, you find Grom sitting on a throne made of skulls, surrounded by his most trusted lieutenants. Grom looks up as you enter, his eyes narrowing in suspicion. What do you want? He growls. Try to reason with Grom, convince him to leave the village alone. Attack Grom and take him down. Use your magic to confuse and distract Grom's lieutenants while you search for the amulet of the kings. Well, what about Grom himself? We'll do that, though. You begin to weave a complex spell, causing the room to fill with smoke and illusionary images. Grom's lieutenants are caught off guard by the sudden chaos and begin to stumble around the room, unable to see and think clearly. You take advantage of the confusion and begin to search around the room for the amulet of kings. After a few minutes of searching, you find the amulet hidden in their chest at the foot of Grom's throne. You quickly snatch it up and make your way out of the tent. As you exit the tent, you are confronted by Grom himself, who has somehow managed to see through your illusions. He draws a sword and charges towards you. Fight Grom head on and try to take him down. Use your magic to teleport away from Grom and make your escape. Use the amulet of kings to create a powerful barrier between you and Grom, giving you time to escape. Yeah, bam. You quickly raise the amulet and channel its power, creating a shimmering barrier that surrounds you. Grom crashes into the barrier, but is unable to break through. You use the time to make your escape, running down the hill towards the village. You can hear Grom's enraged shouts behind you, but you know that he won't be able to follow you past the barrier. When you reach the villagers are overjoyed to see you and the amulet of kings. They thank you profusely and offer to help in anything they can. I haven't helped them, by the way. I did nothing but enrage and confuse their enemy and steal from them. Ask the villagers if they know how to use the amulet of kings and what it can do. Offer to help the villagers rebuild and defend their village from future attacks. Yes. Continue on your mission. No, we'll do too. We'll help them defend. Villagers are grateful for your offer and show you the damage that has been done to their homes and fields. You spend the next few days helping the villagers repair their homes and fortify their defenses. You teach them some basic combat techniques and help them set up traps and barriers to protect their village. As you work alongside the villagers, you learn more about their ways of life and their struggles they face in their remote corner of the province. You feel a deep sense of connection to these people and their struggles, and you begin to see your mission in a new light. Stay and continue to help the villagers for as long as they need you. Leave the village and continue on your mission to take the amulet of kings to Martin in the Imperial City. Offer to teach the villagers some magic so they can better defend themselves. Yeah. I like that option. Villagers are hesitant at first, but they eventually agree to learn from you. Over the next few weeks, you teach the villagers some basic spells, including healing magic and combat magic. You also teach them how to use magic to enhance their weapons and armor. As the villagers become more skilled in magic, they begin to feel more confident in their abilities to defend themselves. They thank you for your help and offer a reward for your services. They know information that will help for your mission to save Tamriel. Accept the reward and leave the village. Let's accept the reward and leave the village. Let's continue on. The villagers thank you for your help and give you a bag of gold coins and a few potions as a token of their gratitude. You make your way back to the main road and continue your journey toward the Imperial City. As you travel, you reflect on events of the past few weeks and the impact you had on the lives of the villagers. You know there is still much work to be done, but you also know that you are on the right path. You'll do whatever it takes to save Tamriel from the forces of darkness. As you approach the Imperial city, you can see smoke rising in the distance. You quicken your pace and soon find yourself in the midst of battle between the Imperial Legion and the Daedra. Join the Imperial Legion and help fight off the Daedra. Sneak past the battle, make your way to the city gates. Use your magic to create a distraction. Slip past the battle. No, we'll join the Legion. Battle. You draw your weapon and charge into battle alongside the soldiers. The battle is fierce and chaotic, but you and the soldiers are able to push back the Daedra and hold the line. As the battle rages on, you notice a group of Daedra attempting to flank the soldiers from the side. Charge towards the group of Daedra and engage in combat. Use your magic to create a wall of fire and block their path. Alert the soldiers and the incoming threat and coordinated plan to surround you. Fire! Fire, fire, fire. Focus your energy and conjure a wall of flames that separates the Daedra from the soldiers. The Daedra are momentarily stunned by the wall of fire, giving you and the soldiers an opportunity to regroup and prepare for the next wave of attacks. Continue to use your magic to create more barriers and obstacles, buying the soldiers valuable time to launch counterattacks. As the battle wears on, you and your soldiers slowly gain the upper hand. The Daedra begin to retreat and the soldiers cheer in triumph. Stay with the soldiers to help them secure the area. Leave them and head straight to the gates. Use your magic to track down any remaining Daedra and defeat them. Yeah, that sounds cool. You scan the area with your magical senses and detect a few stragglers lurking in the shadows. You quickly move towards the source of the disturbance and find yourself face to face with a group of powerful Daedra. They snarl and lash out at you, but you are able to use your magic to hold them at bay. The battle is intense, and you struggle to maintain your focus amidst the chaos. However, you are eventually able to defeat the Daedra with a combination of spells and quick thinking. With the immediate threat neutralized, you make your way towards the city gates. As you approach, you can see the gates have been damaged and are barely holding together. Use your magic to repair the gates and reinforce them. Sneak past them and enter the city unnoticed. Look for a different way to use the magic. You approach the gates and begin to focus your energy, conjuring a powerful mending spell. Slowly but surely, the gates begin to repair themselves and the damage starts to fade away. Once the gates are fully restored, you use your magic to reinforce them with powerful wards and barriers, making them nearly impenetrable to any enemy attack. Satisfied with your work, you push open the gates and enter the Imperial city. As you make your way through the bustling streets, you notice the city is in a state of chaos and disarray. Buildings are on fire, and there are Daedra roaming the streets freely. Find the nearest group of soldiers and offer to help. Head straight to the palace and see if you can meet the Emperor. Use your magic to try and put out the fires and banish the Daedra. Magic! Focus your energy and begin to conjure powerful spells, casting forth a torrent of water to douse the flames and extinguish the fires. As the fires die down, you turn your attention to the Daedra, unleashing a barrage of spells to banish them from the city. They snarl and hiss, but are eventually forced to retreat. The citizens of the Imperial city are grateful for your help, and they begin to cheer and clap as you make your way through the streets. However, you know that the danger is not yet over, and there are still more Daedra lurking in the shadows. Join forces with the soldiers and citizens, hunt down the remaining Daedra. Head straight into the palace and see if you can meet the Emperor. Use your magic to create powerful wards and barriers to protect the city from any further attacks. You move to the center of the city and begin to conjure a series of powerful magical barriers, encircling the entire city and making it nearly impenetrable to any enemy attack. As you work, you can feel the energy coursing through your veins, and you know that you are creating a powerful shield that will keep the city safe from any further harm. Once you have finished, you step back and admire your work. The city is now protected by a powerful magical shield. You can see the citizens of the Imperial city begin to relax and breathe a sigh of relief. Stay in the city, help maintain the magical shield, head straight to the palace, see if you can meet the Emperor, use your magic search the city for any remaining Daedra, and banish them from the city. Yes! You begin to scan the city with your magical senses, searching for any trace of the Daedra that might still be lurking in the shadows. As you move through the streets, you can sense the presence of a few stragglers still hiding in the shadows. You quickly move towards the source of the disturbance and find yourself face to face with a group of powerful Daedra. The battle is intense, and you struggle to maintain your focus amidst the chaos. However, you are eventually able to defeat the Daedra with a combination of spells and quick thinking. With the immediate threat neutralized, you make your way towards the palace to report to the Emperor and let him know the city is now safe from harm. As you enter the palace, you are greeted by a group of soldiers who escort you to the throne room. The Emperor himself is there waiting for you, and he thanks you for your bravery and your service to the Empire. Ask for a reward, request an audience with the Council of Mages to discuss the situation in the Imperial City. Offer your service to the Emperor and pledge allegiance to the Empire. Let's do 2 of the mage one. That sounds interesting. You explain to the Emperor that while the immediate threat has been neutralized, there may be more dangerous threats in the future. The Emperor nods in agreement and instructs one of his counselors to escort you to the Council of Mages. You make your way to the council chambers where you are greeted by a group of powerful mages. You explain the situation to the council and they listen carefully to your words. They are impressed by your knowledge of magic and your bravery in defending the city, and they agree to work with you to ensure the Imperial City is protected from any future threats. Together, you develop a plan to improve the magical defense of the city, and you begin to work on a powerful spell and enchantments that will keep the city safe for years to come. As time passes, you become known throughout the land as a powerful mage and defender of the Empire. You are respected and revered by the citizens of the Imperial City. Your name is spoken with reverence and awe. Continue to work with the Council of Mages, improve the magical defense of the Empire, embark on a new adventure and seek new challenges, retire from adventuring and focus on retraining the next generation of mages. We'll do the first one. You dedicate yourself to the task, working tirelessly to develop new spells and enchantments that will keep the Empire safe from harm. Over time, you become one of the most respected members of the Council of Mages, and your expertise is sought out by leaders from all over the land. You're regarded as one of the greatest mages of your time, and your name is spoken with reverence and awe. Years pass, and you continue to work with the Council of Mages to improve the magical defense of the Empire. However, you begin to feel the weight of your years, and you know that your time as an adventurer and mage is coming to an end. One day, you decide to retire from adventuring and focus on training the next generation of mages. You open a school of magic where young apprentices can come to learn the ways of magic and become powerful mages themselves. As time passes, you watch with pride as your students become powerful mages in their own right, and know that your legacy will live on through them. You've lived a long and fulfilling life, and you know that you have made a difference in the world. The Empire is safer because of your efforts, and you will always be remembered as one of the greatest mages to ever live. Congratulations on completing this text-based adventure game. Did I give the amulet back to the Emperor? I don't know if I did. I mean, in the game, he has it, but this is a prequel, and who knows? Who knows how long this, what ages anyone is in this story, but that was it. If you guys like this, I got a Skyrim one, I got a Morrowind one, I'm going to do a Daggerfall Arena, I'm going to do all of them. And I'm going to do all the sub-games, I'll do an Elder Scrolls Online one, like, I'll do everything. I'll do the old Nokia N-Gage games, like, I'll do Blades even, I'll do them all. So, if you like this, I also have a lore series coming out, an original audio series coming out, all Elder Scrolls themed, Elder Scrolls meme compilations coming out. If you like this stuff, you want to see more, come back for more, guys. I really appreciate it. See you next time, okay?